will hit my record button. I will hit my music button. So many buttons. I'm just pushing them all. And we're going to get started standing. What I would like to do today is I'd like to do just a real basic 5-element practice for you to have, for you to enjoy. And I'm going to try to do minimal talking. We'll see how that goes. But start by just coming into your space, bouncing around a little. Sigh, like make noises. Go, Let things go. Return to that sense of being a child, more closer to that beautiful energy of just being and just letting it go, feeling embodiment. And that's what your Qigong practice is all about, embodiment. Now, find a stance, letting your feet sink into the earth, and the crown of your head extends towards the heavens. Straighten up real tense. Even make little fists. Get yourself super tense. Take a deep breath and then sigh and relax your joints. Again, tense, straighten up. Really just like you're throwing a tantrum. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as you relax your hands, your shoulders, finding softness in your structure. Notice how you feel. We're going to do some pataroos. Now pat your pelvis, your hips. Pat down and up your legs a few times. Nice and slow, just as far forward as you'd like to go. Coming back up. Gentle pats on your belly. Hello, belly. Tap dancing fingers below your collarbones. All across your chest. Hum here. Find an inhale and hum like a bee throughout your whole sinus cavity. Do that a few times on your exhales. Nice. Nice sinus cavity hums. Conclude and pause with your fingers resting on your collarbones, pressing into the earth with your feet. Feel your breath. Smile. And select an arm to pat from your shoulder down and back up. Pat from your armpit down to your hip and back up. Maybe give yourself sort of a Stretch, a lateral stretch. And back to center. Release the arm. Shake it out. Notice other shoulder, other arm. Down and up. Armpit to your hip and back up. Maybe with a little lateral flexion of your spine as your ribs fan open. Let it go. Shake it out. Shake out your hands. Shake out your feet. Move your wrists and ankles. And reroot. Shoulder rolls up to your ears and back down. So your whole body can be involved. A little release. Your arms especially. And we'll make our way to the top of your head with tap dancey fingers. I'm gonna remove my glasses. For glasses wearing friends, we'll tap dance all around your head, starting at the crown of your head, all to the outer sides. Reverberating into your brain, this way to release. Yesterday I saw a little bee. Oh, he was drunk on pollen. Forgot to tell Paul about him. He was on my windshield when I was leaving somewhere, and he was just covered in pollen. He was just sitting on my windshield, kind of messing around with his little pollen legs. And I'm like, I better move him off of my car before I start to drive away. But bees, how they pollinate, how they vibrate, this healing sounds, vibration, and that happens also with your tapping. Tap dance across your face, maybe over your eyebrows, onto your cheeks, your nose, your forehead, tapping your jaw. Maybe you transfer back to the back of your head. Who knows? Back of your neck. Feels nice. Little raindrops or sunshine drops. Stroke down your neck. Gently. I'm gonna sneeze. And then come back to center. Arm swings forward and back. Arms release down, shimmy, lengthen your spine, root your feet into the earth, twisty arm swings. Very gentle. Knocking on the door of life. That connection between tissue and space around your heart and lungs and your kidneys, your adrenal glands, that connection between fire and water. Water, where we come from. Everything touches everything, DNA. coming out because we're drawn to life. That's fire. We're drawn to this experience of life. Doing what we love, finding our purpose, our passion. And coming back to center, shake things out, move your wrists, move your ankles, root your feet again, tense. And relax. Notice how you feel. Notice your breath. Bring your hands to your dantian. Let your breath dive down into your belly as you inhale. And as you exhale, your abdomen draws towards your spine. And your pelvic floor gently lifts. Inhale, relaxing your lower dantian. Exhaling, drawing in. And then let go. Bring down the heavens nice and slow. I am lowering your hands slowly. And take your hands and you're going to place them kind of across your sacrum with your pointer fingers and tips of your thumbs touching, if this works for you. This is an earth element gong as well. We're going to rotate, turning one direction, nice and slow, back to center in the other direction. If this is too much on your arms, your shoulders, bring your hands in front. Allow them to rest on your dantian as you find this rotation. Inhaling to a side, exhale to center. Inhale to the side, exhale to center. The earth element, present moment awareness, the glue that holds everything together. Contentment, satisfaction. One more time on each side. And back to center. Release your hands, shake them out. Cloud walking to reset. And back to center. Bring your hands to face your lungs. Relax your shoulders. Metal, letting go. Inner alchemy, press your hands away, open. Rotate your hands to face your body as you come back in. Inhale as you come in. Exhale as you press away. Metal represents refinement, sensitivity, how we feel. Very valid. Letting go. Transforming grief and disappointment into understanding, compassion for others. Bring your arms back in. Take a deep breath. Exhale, pressing your hands down. Smooth things out to reset. Resetting, by resetting, I mean kind of wiggling around. Allow yourself to move. It can be a lot to stand in one place. Allows you to shift your body to sort of wiggle out maybe some things that are being moved around so that they can be more easily processed. And then sink your feet back into the earth. Water wheel. Bring a hand to your low back. Let your palm face out. Relax your shoulders. So another one of these sort of shoulder stretches too. Have a cup with your other hand. Reach, draw across your gaze. Scoop into some cool, clear water. And dribble it across your toes. Water. Where we come from, our ancestry, our DNA, our inheritance, fear, instinct, also wisdom. From the sense of satisfaction in earth, understanding in metal, wisdom, nourishment, rest. One more scooparoo. And lower your hands. And relax your arm. Make a few circles with it, one direction and the other. Shake things out. Reroute to the other side. Hand rests with the palm face out. Maybe up towards your kidney adrenal line, or lower is fine as well. Pick a cup. Reach. Draw across your gaze. Scoop into cool, clear water. One scoop. Lower. Release. Make a few circles each direction with your other arm. Back to center. Release your body, shake things out. Think once more. Bring your hands to face up at your sides. The wood element, push out from your right, drawing back in towards your right, pressing out from your left. Wood, anger, projecting ourselves into the future as well, planning our logical, analytical mind. Processing anger, using it as a motivating force that it is, converting it into kindness, generosity. Every emotion is very useful. Use that charge, then transform and release. Flexibility. One more, coming into your right side. And then let go. Cloud walking. Smooth things out. Back to center. Let's do a big bear. Stretch the front and back of your body. out big. Give yourself a hug. Like my very favorite. Breathe into the space between your shoulder blades, the back of your heart. Open back up. And then the other arm on top. Give yourself a hug. Open up. Let your arms come down. Shake things out. Reroot. Tense up. Take a deep breath. Let it go as you relax. The fire element. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Let one hand be on top, the other on the bottom. You're going to extend your arms out. The upper hand is where your gaze will follow. Sword fingers. Return your hands to form the ball, that same hand on top. Roll. Reaching out. Looking over your fingertips, sword fingers. Coming back. Roll the ball. Though you have these beautiful wings, extending them out from your shoulder blades, between your shoulder blades. You're stretching them. Fire is what draws us to life. It's our purpose. What brings us joy. Releasing any sense of being rushed, coming back to earth, that sense of support, releasing hastiness, gently and joyfully following your purpose. Being flexible in your wood, changing direction. Taking time to rest in your water. Cutting what's unnecessary away and allowing yourself to feel how you do in metal. Supported and secure in the present moment, earth. One more time, reaching out. Bringing your hands back to form a ball. Release them down. I'm going to bring down the heavens nice and slow. One more time, reach up, gather everything that's helpful and useful to you. Sink it down, digest, absorb, refine, release. And bring your hands to your dantian. Notice your breath again. See if you can let your belly and pelvic floor relax as you inhale. As you exhale, drawing in, lifting up. Like you're pouring water into a jug that fills the bottom, pouring water out of the jug. Each inhale, pouring water in, fills the bottom and the sides all the way up to your chest. Pouring out, releasing your chest, your sides, and then your low abdomen draws in. And now let that go. Bring a hand to your heart. Feel the support of the earth beneath you. The crown of your head lifts up towards the heavens. Balanced, functional, finding a sense of economy of effort, fueled by the joy of life and the beauty. It's not hard to find this time of year when you look out your door, look out your window. Smile into your experience of life, your embodied experience. To conclude our class today, I want to, instead of a namaste, give a gesture that you find in Tai Chi practice. Step your feet together. Your right hand makes a fist. This represents strength. Your left hand fingers come together, representing friendship. Your thumbs drawn inward represent humility. And then the hand covers the fist, and it's a gesture of respect, offering respect to each of you in your practice. Thank you so much. It is always an honor to get to practice with you. I'll hit my stop recording.